Yo, what's up everybody? It is your man Roball back for another video. So in this video, we are playing Heroes Ultimatum. Yo, before this video begins, everybody, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, if you're worried about the lack of content on my channel, don't worry too much. I haven't been doing nothing. I've been working on games basically every day. So I'm trying to get at least one game out this year for you guys. So if you're my subscriber, you know exactly when the game's coming out when I do release a trailer for it. I have about like 6 games in the works. So my time has been like basically sectioned off a lot lately, so I've been really busy and YouTube hasn't been a huge priority, but it's mainly because there's a lack of content to record. So I hope you guys do enjoy the video and do acknowledge the time that I've spent on working on games. It's not spent working on nothing, but just be patient and you'll see a trailer coming out sometime soon. And we're not really like playing it for any new updates or anything like that. We're playing it today because we want to know, at least I want to say, what the heck happened in this game. Honestly, this game, I wouldn't say it died. A lot of people are saying it died, but it went from basically 3,500 players to 150 on a good day type of player count on average days. Now, granted, it's the weekdays and stuff like that, but even during the weekend, it was pretty low. So in this video, I kind of just want to not even rant, just talk off the top of my head and just say, or just comment about what happened to this game and why it happened and my opinion and stuff like that. Now, not everything in this is factual. This is literally just me speculating. So just keep that in mind. If you're watching this and you're about to get angry at me, you can be angry, but just know I don't have the facts. I just have like what I know. So let's just go ahead and continue. All right, so here's Ultimatum dropped, and in my opinion, it was probably one of the best My Hero Academia games. I think it had the best My Hero Academia game in terms of combat. I think the combat system in this game was definitely the best or the most fun for a player like me and my friends because we could, do combo strings and you can get out of combos and stuff like that. It was overall a very fun experience, and I think it was fulfilling in terms of the combat. But where did the game go wrong? And if you look at release day one, I'm not even going to post like edits on the screen unless I feel like it when I'm editing this video, but on day one, I'm pretty sure of release, OG Vex tweeted out, "Oh yeah, is the game feel like a grind for anybody? Like a grind fest?" And it's true, the game was pretty much grind heavy, but most anime games on Roblox are, so you just gotta keep that in mind. That's why most of us were used to it. And then over time playing, people realize, oh, if I just, party up with my friends and fight in groups, it's super easy to level up. Okay, once you've leveled up your max level, go to a different area, which is like the jungle, basically. What is there to do afterwards? There's not really anything to do. Sure, ranked PvP is coming out, but is ranked PvP really worth it? Is it gonna be fun? And in my opinion, ranked PvP, I haven't even tried it. That's how much I didn't really care about it. I honestly did not care about ranked PvP. I thought it was going to be useless to me because all I really cared about was actually, like going through, exploring the world, going to different maps, fighting different people with different quirks. And I think that's where the game really faltered. I think the game kind of took too long to update with new quirks, but also the quirk updates shouldn't have been the focal point of the game. And new areas should have been great for the game and stuff like that too. However, they're taking too long to add like any new areas. Like I have some ideas of what's coming in the future. I don't want to say it because I don't think they've really like announced anything. So I'm just gonna keep quiet. But from what I know, this game like isn't really getting worked on too much anymore. They could still be working on it. I've seen like, sneak peeks that look like they're still working on the game. I'm just super confused. Like the Discord chat's kind of like hating on the developers, asking what the heck's going on. Why is the game not getting updated? And from what I've noticed, most of the devs are silent. One of the community managers, or like the Discord managers, he's like a OG in terms of managing Discord. So like I know he's a real dude. He helped manage my Deadly Sins Retribution Discord, and he posted a picture of the SpongeBob grave, RIP, with the picture of the game, I think, on it too. So he was saying that the game is dead. And I think most people took that as, dang, they really quit on the game. Now, from what I remember, this game, I think the scripter or something like that, or maybe the whole dev team, I'm not too sure. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But like this dev team worked on a game titled Avatar Legacy. Now, if you've never heard of Avatar Legacy, I guess that's fine. But what it is, or what it was probably the best Avatar: The Last Airbender game we had gotten in Roblox in a very, very long time. Basically, what happened with that game is they released it for public testing. It was very fun, and I guess they got a lot of hate from people. And so instead of, fixing up the game, they did like a few fixes, of course, and they reopened it, I think, because Ethereal asked them to reopen it. But then they closed the game off again, and they just quit on the game. And I think like a lot of people like stole a copy of the game and try to make their own Avatar games from it. There's a ton of people trying to make their own Avatar games based off that copy of that game. That's how good the game was to other people. But Avatar Legacy basically died off with them just quitting on it, from what I could tell. So I was kind of assuming that would happen with Heroes Ultimatum, but I also assumed that once they saw the money that came from this game, they wouldn't have abandoned it so quickly. I'm very concerned, not even with just the dev team, but with like those who worked on the Avatar game and now worked on Heroes Ultimatum, if what I'm thinking is true, if they did work on it. If they did work on it, and they quit on this game to work on the next game, what's going to stop them from just quitting the next game after a month of releasing it, and so on and so forth? Like, what's the point? I don't get this from developers. What's the point in working on a game for like 6 months or so, releasing it, and then quitting it? Like, if you're going to release a game, you might as well get the money's worth, of course. You might as well get the time worth. You might as well get the fame from it, too. But the fact that you quit the game, like, a month into release, basically, that's what it felt like, maybe even less, that's kind of stupid in my opinion. I think it's very dumb. Now, they did update the game with a new area like this, blah, blah, blah. They're going to add, like, new NPCs were all over the map, I think is what they did, too. Like, new things were added to the game. But I'm still wondering, how long has it been since the last update? It's been a week since the last update. But they haven't posted anything in their Discord. That's a very big concern with the community. From what I can tell, I think they're still working on the game, but I also think they have other priorities, like other games to work on, which is fine and dandy, that's fine. But like, you might as well post in the sneak peeks or in the announcements what the heck's going on. Because if I were to check it even right now, if I were to check their announcements, nothing has been posted in announcements since the Grave thing. They have something new in info, but it's just people asking to stop pinging them. It's really annoying, blah, blah, blah. But there's really no, like, updates on what's going on with the game. That's what's concerning a lot of people. Now, I think this game deserves at least one more update. Come on, guys. And if I'm being honest, too, the game needs more quirks. I know quirk spinning is an annoying thing, but there's almost no diversity with the quirks, in my opinion, because people typically gravitate towards the more powerful quirk. What is this guy? This guy need help? Nah, he's... Oh, God. He's good. He got HP for days. But yeah, most people gravitate towards a certain quirk or a certain build, which is fine. Anybody can do what they want in this game. It's the whole point of the build thing. But in my opinion, it kind of ruins like the whole aspect of the game when you see half of a server with hardening or half the server with permeation, and they refuse to like change quirks because, you know, permeation has an infinite combo or a combo that prevents them from taking damage and so on. But another thing I want to say about the game and why I think like it's not doing too hot is mainly because, you know, the balance of the game. I feel like the balance of the game is a little thrown off with some of the quirks. And I understand when you're spinning for quirks, it says, you know, the rarity doesn't equal the powerfulness of the quirk. Like, if something's super rare, it could be just as good as like a common quirk depending on the build. And that makes sense. I think that's fine. But I think the game also doesn't do an amazing job at, you know, keeping things fair for the player in terms of, you know, combat and damages, certain combos, and so on. But how can they fix this game? That's like the main question, I think, other than me just saying how this game failed. If you guys want to comment down below how you think this game could have failed or done badly, go ahead and comment down below. I could have missed a point. I very well could have missed a point. Comment down below. Also, give me your opinion on the video. I'm not done yet, but what I do want to say next is where could they like fix everything? You know, like where did they go wrong? I kind of said that. What could they do to fix the game? There's very little things, in my opinion, they could do to actually fix the game because the game is kind of already gravitated towards a certain build. The players already see it as a certain thing, a certain being type of thing, you know? The game's already been established as the My Hero Academia game on Roblox with great combat, where you progress by grinding for levels, you find an agency or you create your own agency, and you try to get the most PvP points by killing other players. Now that's where I think the issue falls. I think the PvP points thing is great for players that enjoy it, but I think it also sucks for players that don't enjoy it. Because if you have, I believe, negative 2,500 or 2,500, like positive or negative reputation, that's 2,500 or above or below, then you're basically going to be targeted by, you know, anyone in an agency because every time they kill you, they get PvP points. Now with PvP points and agencies, what do those even do? Like, from my opinion, the agencies is just like a status thing. I don't think it actually gives you any benefit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I can tell, you don't really get any benefit from it. But I guess that's to each their own. They could just not give it a benefit. But also, this game doesn't really feel like a game where you can actually play with friends and enjoy the experience with friends. You can, of course, fight with friends, but you can accidentally kill your friend at any point. I'm not really a big fan of that in games. I think if I'm playing a game with friends, I want to be with my friends and have fun with my friends and not have to worry about dying because of my friends. And in this game, half the time you die in a like team battle is because of like a teammate or someone in the same faction, basically. That's how I feel. I feel like this game really lacks the spirit of camaraderie. I think they have the whole agency thing and teamwork thing, but the fact that you can kill each other is kind of annoying to me. But they could not remove that. They could just keep it that way. But I think it's kind of annoying to like have an agency and everything, and the only thing you grind for is points to be at the top of the leaderboard. I'm not even sure what it gives when you're at the top of the leaderboard. I've never heard of anything that it gives, so I could be wrong. It could actually give something, and I could just be tripping. But correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. And when it comes to like what they could else do in this game, like what else they could do, I'm not sure what else they could do in this game to really fix it or like bring the players back. I think the game is like, the hype has died down for sure. And a lot of people say, oh, the YouTubers overhyped this game. It's like, no, we were testing the game, we recorded it, and we enjoyed what we tested. It's just not the same of what we tested. When we were testing it, it was a smaller audience, a smaller community. So the battles were a lot more fun with the whole agency thing, because people would create their own agency, and then you'd know exactly who's in their agency. They wouldn't just jump you randomly. You're like, oh crap, this guy's in this agency. You know exactly who you're talking to or who you're fighting. Is this guy following me? You know exactly who you're talking to and stuff like that. It's really not too bad in terms of like when it was a small community of testers. But as it grew, of course, it becomes a little toxic and a little hectic to, you know, deal with it. So I can't really control that. That's just how I saw it. I don't think the YouTubers really made the game fail. If you think they did, I don't know what to tell you. I think you're tripping. That's all I'm going to say on that topic anymore. But otherwise, that's all I can really say about this game. I kind of forgot what I was saying beforehand. But that's all I had to say in this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like on the video. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it if you did, because we are growing, and I would appreciate it if you sub to the channel. No. How to get a quirk? Bro, you check your moveset. What do you mean? Press M. Well, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Till then, it's been your man Roball. I am signing out now. See you all in the next video. Take care, everybody.